Good morning and welcome to Stroud, Oklahoma, Route 66 Softball Complex, Field 2, where we're waiting the start of bracket play for Oklahoma Drive here in their contest between themselves and Altus Velocity 14. They played this team, have more than one game today, and need to do it by beating Altus Velocity in this contest. Umpires are coming to the plate, along with Coach Garrett, Maya, and Mia, and we'll be underway here shortly. Going to be the visitors in this contest by seeding. Velocity ended up being the 2 seed, and Oklahoma Drive the 7 seed. Win this contest, you got a little bit of a break. You don't have to play again until 2:15, I believe, which will be the semifinals, followed by a championship game at 3:30. My name is Pedro Claudio, and I'll be bringing your play-by-play for this contest. Thanks for joining us on Sunday morning of Memorial Day weekend. Hope you're having a great one. Clock has started. We're at 10:20 team in this contest. So they'll be batting first. Need to put some runs on the board early. Put some pressure on this Velocity team. It is steamy here in Stroud. 79 right now, going up to 89. But it is definitely humid, and you can see it off in the distance. All right, we're going to build the lineup with you, and it looks like Turbo's leading off in this contest. So we'll build a lineup with you as we go. More than likely, only 9 in the lineup in bracket play. So Turbo leading it off. Shows bunt. And the first pitch is in for a strike, and we're underway here in Stroud for the next 57 minutes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this segment of the Oklahoma Drive. London starts off with an 0-1 count, and there is definitely velocity coming from the pitcher. Next pitch up and out, 1-1. Drive going to have to catch up to this velocity pitcher. Make him make plays. Shows bunt. Pulls back. It's 2-1. Yesterday, Drive had at least 2 caught-looking strike threes that didn't make a whole lot of sense. They can't afford that today. That next pitch, fouled. The count moves to 2-2. Two-two pitch coming. Swung on, hit in the air. Caught by the second baseman for the first out of the contest. 1 away. So 1 away. Bella coming. Bella comes to the plate. Nobody on. First pitch to Bella. Swung on, drilled in the right center field for a hit. Solid single from Bella. Coach Michael giving some feedback to the umpire, a little bit frustrated about the ball that was in play for Turbo's at bat. Nonetheless, Bella's aboard with a single. That brings up Tessa. First pitch to Tessa, down low and inside. The 1-0 to Tessa. Hit on the ground, foul. 1-1. So Tessa with a 1-1 count. A weak swing moves the count to 1-2. So Tessa down in the count 1-2. Fouls it back to the backstop. Count stays at 1-2. It's been a hot minute since Drive's seen anyone. Coach Michael giving her feedback on how that swing went. She needed to stay a little more level. She twerked back. That brings up Tinley. First pitch to Tinley, swung on and missed for a strike. 0-1. Next offering to Tinley. Hit on a ground foul. Hits her in the batter's box. It's now 0-2. That pitch, low, not in the hands of the catcher, but not far enough for Bella to try to go to second. Count moves to 1-2. One-two. Swung on and missed for strike 3. That ends the inning. Bella gets a 1-out single, but nothing else happens. We go to the bottom of the first inning, drive, and Velocity scoreless. Let's go over your defense against Altus Velocity 14U. In the circle and pitching is Maya. This team can't hit. And they are aggressive on the base paths, so it's on drive to play good defense and keep themselves in the ballgame with their defense. Unlike yesterday where Drive was wearing their Blizzard whites, this is their night blacks. Their black pinstripe shirts, black pants, red belt, red socks. Uniforms are brought to you by me. We don't have any sponsorship. So I'm bringing your uniforms, and we're about ready to get started in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch from Maya up high for a ball, and we're underway. I take that back. We do have sponsorship, just not for the uniforms. The 1-0. On the outside corner for a strike, and it's even at 1-1. Next pitch fouled the backstop. Count moves to 1-2. Changeup does not work on that instance. Count moves to 2-2. Two. Hit on the ground. Turbo throws it. That's an infield single. So an infield single for the leadoff hitter. Slowly hit. Got to charge it more. Get a speedy leadoff batter. First pitch to the next batter. Outside. 1-0. Next pitch outside again. It's 2-0. Looking yesterday at USSSA state and national rankings by power rankings. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Altus Velocity is in the top 100 of all 14 B teams in power ranking. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Throw down to second. And they got her out. Nice play by Mia to Turbo to get the out. So one away, 2-2 count with nobody on base now. Great caught stealing by Mia to Turbo. That's popped up in the air. There's room, but it drops foul. So the count stays at 2-2. That Mia to Turbo connection is starting to work more and more. Right down the middle for strike 3, and that's 2 away. At the knees, caught her looking. There's 2 away. Up comes the pitcher. Ball outside and away, it's 3-0. This may be a unintentional walk. Swung on and hit deep in the right field, and that's way over Tessa's head. That goes to the fence. Tessa gets it in the second. Catch of the throw to third allowed the runner to come home. There was nobody backing up that play. And it's 1-0 Velocity. Drive has got to work on that, making sure that they've got backups in those areas and stopping balls. Should be a runner at third with 2 outs. Still a chance to get out of there unscathed. Next pitch down low for a ball is 2-0. That ball was absolutely hammered. 1 hop to the fence. Extra bases all the way. Swung on and missed, or tipped rather. Count moves to 2-1. Dimensions of this field are 220 across the board. Had this been a 200-foot field, that was going to likely clear the fence. 3-1 now. Drive can't lose their focus after a 2-out triple and error, allowing the first run in. That's ball 4. So a 2-out walk. And Drive needs a moment just to collect themselves. Coach Michael going to have a word with the infield. So Coach Michael said his piece to the team. Everybody breaks up. Gets back to their locations. And with 2 out, 5-hitter for Velocity comes to the plate. First pitch on the outside. That's outside. Count moves to 1-2. Swung on, hit on the ground. Tinley picks it up, tosses to Taylor for the 3rd out of the inning. The run comes across. But we move to the top of the 2nd inning. Drive down 1-0. That's on the outside corner for a strike, and the count moves to 1-2. Winner of this contest doesn't play until 2:30. So they get a little bit, or 2:15, so they get a little bit of a break. Loser of this contest goes home. That's outside. Count moves to 2-2. Good discipline by Maya, not offer it on a high velocity pitcher. That's fouled back to the backstop. Count stays at 2-2. As I was saying earlier, velocity is one of the top 100 teams in 14B. Drive is around one of the top 100 teams nationally in 14C. So swung on and missed for strike 3. Definitely a difference in readiness an opponent typically, but Drive can stay in this. They just got to put it together. One away, and that brings up Izzy. First pitch to Izzy at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. That one's fouled off to the backstop, and quickly Izzy's down 0-2. Drive can keep this close. Anything can happen. The 0-2. Hit on the ground softly. The pitcher comes up. Gets it to the first baseman in time to get the out. 2 away. That went about 8 feet. That brings up Taylor. First pitch to Taylor, fouled out of play. It's 0-1. Next pitch, just outside and low. It's 1-1. Taylor tips the next one. A little bit behind it. It's now 1-2. Taylor down in the count 1-2 with 2 outs. Swung on for strike 3. Drive doesn't get anybody aboard. We move to the bottom of the second inning. Drive trails 1-0. 6, 7, and 8 due up in this inning for velocity. Drive needs to hold them to a goose egg here. First pitch, bottom of the second inning, down low for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0, way high, 2-0. Good job on Maya. Catcher's intentionally got her own pace. Swung on a miss for strike one. Maya needs to make sure she just maintains her own pace as well. That 1-0 count, she stood on the rubber for about 10 seconds before starting her delivery. Needs to reset. A lot of back and forth from the catcher. Get in the box, stay in the box. The 2-1. Swung on, hit in the air. That drops for a hit. So a leadoff single for velocity. Courtesy runner comes in for the catcher. First pitch on the outside corner of the next hitter. 0-1. Be watching to see whether or not this Mia, the turbo connection, strikes again. Love to see that. Another pitch. Just a little bit low. Count evens at 1-1. On the outside corner makes it 1-2. That's up high. Count evens at 2-2. Beautiful Sunday here at Stroud, Oklahoma. Storms of yesterday have passed. Clear sailing today. 2-2 gets away from Mia. That's a wild pitch. Allows the runner to advance to second. Count moves to 3-2. I'm calling that a wild pitch. It got out. It got past the outstretched arm of Mia. The 3-2. Way high. That's ball 4. Word with their batter before that first pitch, which was low for a ball, 1-0. Next offering, hit in the air. And now that's an out. And that's a triple play! That's a triple play! Confusion across the diamond. There was a hard hit ball to Taylor. She dropped it. She picked it up, tagged first. There was confusion about whether or not to go to third. Taylor threw it to Izzy, who threw it back to London for the second out before the runner between second and third could get back. And then Turbo went and tagged the runner between first and second. That's a triple play. That ends the inning. So after the first two runners get aboard, Drive get a triple play, their first of the season, to end the inning. And we move into the top of the third inning, Drive trailing 1-0. We start the top of the third inning with Helena. First pitch outside for a ball. It's 1-0. So Drive still in it, down only 1-0 after the triple play in the bottom of the second inning. Hit on the ground. And it goes just foul. Just foul. That stayed fair for about 40 feet, and then it went foul. So the count goes to 1-1. Next pitch, low and outside, 2-1. Helena has what we'll call an unorthodox approach at the plate. It's times like these that she can shock and surprise everybody. That's 3-1. 3-1. Way ahead. Does not need to help. Helena looking for something inside that she could drive. But right now it's 3-1. That swung on awkwardly and missed. It's 3-2. The 3-2. That's strike three. She gave a half swing. And there's one. First pitch to Ryan, low and inside. It's 1-0. Swung on way late. It's 1-1. With this type of velocity, cannot start the bat that late. The 1-1 count. Low. 2-1. Not sure where all the smoke just came from, but it did. 2-1. On the inside corner at the knees, it's strike two. So Ryan, even in the count, 2-2. Awaits that pitch. Strike three. Way too late. There's two away. That brings up Natalie. That pitch swung on late and missed. It's 1-1. Drive's got to get faster hands going here against this pitcher. Top of the order is next. Swung on late again and missed. It's 1-2. With this velocity, each of these players, when you're swinging and missing, need to shorten up the bat, shorten up the swing. 1-2. On the outside corner, that's strike three. Drive does nothing in their top of the third inning. We move to the bottom of the third, down 1-0. We're moving to the bottom of the third inning. Drive trailing by a score of 1-0. First pitch right down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Drive needs to hold serve here. Top of the lineup coming up in the fourth inning. Time's starting to become a factor at 16 minutes left on the clock. Shows the bunt. Up in the air. Here goes foul. Count moves to 0-2. That pitch up high, 1-2. First pitch to the next batter. Fouled. Maya took something off it. Fouled to the backstop. It's 0-1. Next pitch, a little bit low. Count moves to 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike three, and there's two away. So Drive has first two away with nobody on base, and they need this with the top of their order coming up. First pitch down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Maya's starting to find her groove here. And Drive keeping it close, giving themselves a chance at this upset. Fouled away to the backstop. It's 0-2. This team just needs to start believing. The one run in this game was unearned off of a triple, a ball that got away from the third baseman, allowed that run to come home and score on the same triple. That's low. Other than that, it's been scoreless across the way. Swung on, hit in the air. That ends up being an infield single. Nice effort by Izzy. She dove for it. Just out past the outstretched arm. And a two-out infield single has Velocity looking for a rally. Swung on, hit in the air. That's going to drop for a hit. So a two-out single is going to bring up the big hitter. Just who they did not want to have come up. This time to shore up the defense. And they give an intentional walk to that hitter. Given what she did last at bat, it's not a bad move here. That's going to load up the bases. So the bases are now loaded. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. So nothing hard hit this inning, yet the bases are loaded with two outs. That pitch, nice stop by Mia. Even to count at 1-1. Drive needs a defensive out here. Swung on, hit deep in the air. That's way past Tessa. This is going to clear the bases. That's an RBI triple, and that's now 4-0. And Helena now goes into right field. First pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Down low, it's 2-1. So Drive now needing all sorts of help in the top of the fourth inning, down 4-0. Swung on and missed for a strike. It's 2-2. That's down low. The count moves to 3-2. Swung on and drilled in left field for a hit. That goes all the way to the fence. That's going to be at least a double. And that's an RBI double. It's 5-0. And it's now 5-0. And if Drive doesn't get things going here real quick, they're going to be at risk of being second, 4 runs in this inning. The batter at home plate is critical. With 2 outs, if this batter would somehow find a way to score, it's game over. Swung on and hit in the air, center field. And that's the end of the inning. Nice play by Natalie to get the out. Drive allows 4 runs to score. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Last at bat for Drive. They're down 5-0. Down 5-0. 3 minutes left on the clock. Starts off with top of the order at Turbo. Turbo shows bunt. Pulls back, but it's a strike nonetheless. It's 0-1. Turbo needs to get herself ready. We need runners. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled to the backstop. Out of play. 0-2. Next pitch to Turbo, foul to the backstop, stays alive at 0-2. Time not a factor at this point. So the count at 0-2. Everybody needs to hit, everybody needs to get on base, everybody needs to score. Turbo staying alive at 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 3. 1 away. Bella comes to the plate. First pitch, she pops up in the air. And drives down to her last out. Tessa comes to the plate. And the ultimate 2-out rally needs to start happening right now. Time's going to run out on this at-bat, so it's now or never. First pitch to Tessa, changeup that comes in. 0-1. The 0-1 to Tessa. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. She stole a base. Stays alive. That might be only her second strikeout of the season, but she got on, so now to record it out. 2 away. Tinley's first pitch swinging, 0-1. Next pitch to Tinley. Hit on the ground, foul. And Tinley's down to her final strike at 0-2. So Tinley down in the count 0-2. Needing to get something in play and keep us alive. 0-2. Low and outside, it's 1-2. on the outside corner for strike 3, and that ends the ball game. Drive loses in this contest by a score of 5-0. A lot closer than the final score actually indicated, but nonetheless, Drive goes home winless in this Memorial Weekend tournament. So it's a final score. Drive loses to Velocity 5-0. Velocity moves on to the semifinals.